have the semifinal match with the Franklin Regional Panthers versus our Upper St. Clair Lady Panthers. At this point in time, the Lady Panthers have won the first 2 matches, but now we're into the playoffs, so anything can go. And we're approaching the face-off here. It looks like Meredith Kane's taking the draw. A lot of excitement in the crowd. We're actually on the crowd side. Usually we are all the way across.
For the first time, we're getting to see the introductions, and we also get to hear the coach yelling firsthand. So we'll offer you some observations as St. Clair wins the draw. Meredith Kane winning her own draw, coming right down, and she's going to go right to the goal and shoot.
Just missed.
And just misses.
What a beautiful angle on that shot.
Passing it in, Sarah Fletcher is going to go ahead and pick up the ground ball. No, Amy Anderson. St. Clair will again control the offensive rhythm here. Meredith Kane with a nice look at the shot there. Amy Anderson going to go ahead and take a shot and scores.
Shoots and scores.
So Amy Anderson opens the scoring with a nice left-handed shot. 2 good shots by St. Clair in the opening 34 seconds of the game.
It's a way to get a good start.
It's always nice to do that. Both teams are keyed up, and Franklin Regional in their semifinal or quarterfinal matchup against Sewickley Academy won the game 5-4, which is an incredibly low-scoring game for any lacrosse game. Here we got Lane Lohman picking up the draw, won by Meredith Kane. She's going to work it around. They're going to bring her wide. She'll swing around here and set up the offense. Rachel's going to roll the crease and shoot. Good save by the goalie.
Must have hit the post.
Couldn't tell if it was in the net or on the post. Rachel is going to harass the goalie here.
It's going to be 10 seconds soon.
It is, and it's going to be our ball out of bounds. Nice job by Rachel.
So it looks like we're playing the football lines.
We are playing the football lines. I heard the coaches telling the kids that. Here comes Rachel Engel. She's going to go in and score. Nice goal by Rachel there. As I mentioned, in the opening quarterfinals, we played. Who did we play? I forget now.
Oakland Catholic.
Oh, Oakland Catholic, and we had 10 goals on them and made sure that at that point a lot of girls got in and saw action, so we cruised to an easy win. North Hills again was battling it with Sewickley, and I read in the paper that they scored the winning goal with 4.5 minutes left in the game, so they played the last 4.5 minutes with no scoring in that game.
Well, just by virtue of a 5-4 score, there wasn't much scoring throughout the whole game. Okay, we got to stop the clock. Have a redraw. It's very important to gain possession off of the draw, and so far the first 2, St. Clair was the receiver, being able to pick up the possession there.
On that go around, nice job there by Taylor Montgomery. Just St. Clair wins that, loses that draw, but we get the ball nonetheless. Nice pass to Sarah Fletcher from Meredith Kane. Sarah's going to go ahead and take it all the way to the cage, it looks like. Good job by number 16 defending her. So Sarah swings out and comes around the cage. She's going to go roll the crease.
And 2 defenders picked her up.
Picked her up again.
Still maintaining possession. Got over to Lane Lohman.
Nice job on the double team there by Franklin Regional.
Okay, passing it around, see what our strategy is here.
Well, they look like they're going to try to see if they relax a little bit and see if what sets up. Lane Lohman's, they clearly have some plays called. And that's a turnover. Now, one of the things we'll have to pay attention to here is they're playing very hard turf with short sidelines. So I will expect tonight to see those kinds of turnovers.
You know, the other is the direction of the setting sun is in the eyes of St. Clair at this point in time, too. I don't know if that had any bearing on it there.
There's a turnover again by Franklin Regional. Bria Larkin doing a nice job there, working to her offhand. There's no question this is a narrow field. Nice catch there by Meredith Kane. They're playing a narrow field because of the lines. Meredith sees Sarah Fletcher. Can she get her the ball? Goes for the underhanded shot, and we get the possession.
You could tell that she was determined she was going to take a shot. Like to have seen us pulled back out. No, here's Amy Anderson still rolling the crease. You know, on her first goal, I don't think Franklin realized that she was left-handed.
That could be. Sarah Fletcher going and cutting in through some traffic, and she's gonna get a free shot on that.
8-meter shot here. Nice save, but it came out of the circle. It's a ground ball.
Sarah trying to scoop it towards the net.
Double teamed.
That was a bad call. They called Meredith too close to the head there.
I thought that
Meredith was how lacrosse is supposed to be played.
There, she stepped out of bounds. Now they're going to call push. At this point in time, though, that St. Clair is closely guarding all of, this girl doesn't have a person to pass it to right away.
Yeah, well, St. Clair is just playing with focus, it looks like, on every pass. Bria Larkin pushing that girl wide and forcing her to fan out to the top. Nice save by Jess Melby.
Okay, first shot, first save.
Always good to have that first save, and a nice outlet pass there to Maeve Clutch, who's going to find Meredith Kane up the middle. Meredith has Rachel working down the left side.
Double teamed.
She's got Sarah across the middle. Sarah Fletcher picking up the pass from Rachel. And St. Clair's going to go ahead and set up again. I think in that situation when they go ahead and work the ball, hard to the goal on those breaks, they tend to play very nicely.
We're spread out very well. So it's going to give some one-on-one opportunities.
They're trying to peel them so Amy can have a cut to the goal.
That's a check.
Over to Lane.
Lane.
Trying to pass into triple coverage to Meredith Kane. And that was a good call there. Meredith hacking the head a little bit.
Yeah, she was a little frustrated.
Well, that pass wasn't there. Lane tried to lollipop over two people, and that's not necessary when you're controlling the ball as well as we are.
Again, St. Clair's defense is doing a very good job so far.
Well, it's an odd man rush here. See how they do.
Ball's free.
Jenny Weehan working her way down.
This is a player for Franklin Regional. She scored several goals in both of the games that we've played. That was Kayla Platt. It's the one girl I remember on their team.
Oh, nice job by Bria Larkin. Nice sign there. She's playing tough early in the game. A lot of players showing tonight for St. Clair that they've come to play, which is a good sign. And the ground ball to, whoa. Ground ball, Lane was off to the races. Okay, I'd like to see him here if they open it up to go ahead and pass and go to the cage.
Wow.
Here comes Rachel.
Okay.
See right here, she's got it right down the middle. She's got it. Pass over to Natalie Palladino. She's going to bring it over to Sammy. Sammy Pickris playing attack. Meredith Kane and Rachel Engel behind the cage.
Talking through their strategy.
Well, you can see here they're going to flood and try to give a shot. Oh, nice shot by Meredith Kane and great save by the goalie. That was a quality save. Sarah Fletcher comes up with a loose ball. They're going to let him play a little bit there.
Nice hustle by Lane Lohman picking the ball up.
Very nice.
Okay, Lady Panthers so far leading the score 2-0. Save it. Nah. Unfortunate. On off.
That was a tough turnover there. They were just trying to work it around. Natalie Palladino is showing her speed here, chasing this girl down.
Bria needs a turn. Oh, she's in tight. I must have hit the post.
And Jenny Weehan gets the rebound. Ooh, that was an open stick there against
Ball's on the ground. It's
Bria Larkin. Come on, pick it up, St. Clair.
Bria tried to shovel it over to Natalie. Nice defense by Jenny Weehan. Kayla, she's going to come in. Almost looked like a charge. 15 was a player too with Franklin. Good, strong shot.
Charging on number 15. She charged Sarah. Lowered her shoulder there, I think is the call. So Sarah Fletcher working it down to Rachel Engel, who does a nice job. Very good stick work by the Franklin player, and Rachel did a very nice job just keeping her heads up. Adjusts her goggles on the fly. She must be an Engel, Phil.
Yeah. She needed a different angle on that on those goggles there. Okay, back into Meredith.
Okay, I think Meredith's got ISO here. Rachel's got it.
Rachel's
She's going to score. Oh, surprised that missed. She actually had the she short-sided, and she had the wide side wide open.
Okay.
Oh, I see the beautiful Amy Fletcher down there in the stands.
They'll get you points.
Well, I can be truthful and loving at the same time.
Into Natalie. Shoots, just misses, but we're behind. We're closest to the end line.
Natalie doing a nice job there, taking advantage of her height.
Yeah.
So St. Clair has missed a couple goals here where we've just missed the cage.
Need to bury some. Let's build a little bit more of a lead.
Yeah, I agree with that. St. Clair backing way out to the restraining line. I guess they're trying to get a view of what the options are. Now they're going to flood a little bit. Lane Lohman's going to go hard right.
Down that side.
Hits the goalie in the head, which is an automatic turnover.
Another missed opportunity here, but hopefully that doesn't come back and hurt us here.
Well, I think every time you're shooting on goal repeatedly. If you miss a bunch early, then you make a bunch late, Phil. That's my theory.
Nice outlet pass. Okay, Franklin's getting the ball up.
Sarah Fletcher's going to be picking up this attacker. See if she gets a little help from Jenny Weehan. And she does with Bria Larkin also fanning out here on defense. Nice job there by Jenny Weehan.
They didn't like it.
I loved that play. I don't agree with that call in the slightest. That was stick-to-stick contact, nowhere near the head.
Looks like Maeve will be able to step in and block the shot opportunity.
Nice goaltending right there, and Meredith Kane with the rebound.
See if I'd like to see her drop the ball in the circle there.
Long outlet pass to Jenny Weehan.
Come on, Sammy.
Again, I do not understand that. You know, Meredith Kane had the ball. She could have just outletted it fine. The pass back to the goalie just increases the chances of a turnover, particularly on this hard field. That pass just missed Jenny Weehan's head, but then it bounces and it goes good 20 yards on the bounce because it's the field so hard.
Yeah. Give and go. And that's going to be Bria Larkins closest to the end line. So see if Bria just doesn't bring it up the sideline.
Well, I will hope she will. Like, you know, the big issue here is the quality of the stick. That when you have a goalie stick, it's very difficult to do an accurate long pass.
Intercepted.
That is a. Sometimes we see that. We've seen that error a couple times this game.
It's going to get a shot off.
You know, obviously Meredith is a great player, and we've seen twice now people trying to pass it to Meredith when she's fully covered, creating a turnover.
Lane is wide open down the center.
And
there
a nice pass. Good call there, Coach. Lane Lohman using her speed. As we've said before, Lane is a very powerful runner when she goes. She's going to take it to the cage here.
Number 7 peeled off and was able to, cut off her lane. Back into Rachel.
All right, well, this goalie is doing a nice job tonight. That was just a downright good save.
Though that was a shot right into the netting without the goalie needing to move much.
That's true. Shoot it where she's not, right?
There, nice step up by Maeve.
And Meredith Kane coming up with a nice play over to Sarah Fletcher, who's got a lane. She's going to go ahead and go.
Yep. Back it out, back it out.
Good job on the coverage there by Franklin.
Yeah. Okay, over to Amy Anderson. If we, looks like they wanted to flood the side again. Ooh, that ball hit Natalie. Hopefully she's not hurt. Meredith.
Yes!
Meredith picked up the loose ball.
Very nice play by Meredith Kane.
That ball ricocheted off of Natalie Palladino. It missed the goal, hit Natalie Palladino, and bounced back to Meredith.
Timeout, Franklin.
Promptly buried it.
Nice opening stanza for St. Clair. After scoring quickly, this goalie's done a good job. They've hit a lot of posts. They've hit, a couple shots right at her, which she didn't really have to save so much as make sure she didn't move.
So we have a 3-0 lead. Their goalie's keeping them in, or we're keeping the other team in the game at this point. Could easily be 6-7-0.
Well,
Jess has made about 2 saves.
Jess has done a nice job. The defense has been playing better than we've seen them in quite some time. It's a nice sign. The defense is playing much closer to the ball carrier. They're pushing. Are we even on the air here? Are we?
Yeah. We're
talking during the timeout. This is very exciting stuff. I don't know, Staggy. What do you think? Can we break through in the next stanza?
TV.
Phil Engel, also known as Staggy, to you hockey fans out there, is throwing money out of the camera booth.
Well, we're paying big dollars for this telecast, and WPIAL wanted to make sure they got their $40
Hey,
check.
look, man, if you pay the WPIAL for the rights, just the residual checks we get are absolutely worth it. Sarah Fletcher working the draw.
And I sent the money to the wrong person.
And I do not know how that could possibly be an infraction. The girl had it in her stick, and they checked it out of her stick. Last time I checked, that's what you want to do.
Boy, she was forcing her way in.
I like that play,
Bria doesn't agree with the call.
I like that play. Yes.
She just literally stormed her way through the 2 players.
She did, and what Bria and the other defender could have done, I didn't see who it was. They could have just stood their ground like a basketball player, but I like not giving them a free shot.
Unfortunate that gave Franklin their first goal of the game.
Yeah, well,
they're going to have some.
It's going to happen that they're going to score. So
Now we have Sarah Fletcher taking the draw. Closely guarded. Maeve Clutch has her at this moment. She
nice
cuts
move
in,
there.
nice move.
Very nice move, but good job picking up on the defender there. Taylor Montgomery doubling over, forcing him into fanning out.
It says you have to watch 15. You have to watch 39. I'm not sure who else is a tough player on their team. Maybe 15. She's going in alone. She broke free.
That was a set play.
Yeah.
As she went by, the other girl, instead of passing, dropped the ball on the ground, and she picked it up off the bounce and ran in. It was a very nice play.
Okay, so our defense is regrouping and assigning, figuring out what the play was there so that they can hopefully stop it next time.
So Meredith Kane back to taking the draw. And rips it nicely to St. Clair's side. Here comes Rachel Engel with the ball. Rachel's going to go ahead and go to the, well, now she's going to fan out now. Over to Lane Lohman. I think you're right, Phil. I think the sun is a bit of an issue. I can see the girls, they look like they're cocking their heads, like they're squinting.
You see the referee has his hand over his eyes. Oh, I mean he's actually trying to see what's going on. Oh, forced it.
They've got a kid on their sideline here that needs to be relegated to North Allegheny Stadium where we can't hear him because that's how far away he'd have to get.
Yeah.
Meredith Kane here with the 8-meter shot.
Scores. There we go.
Very nice goal.
She got a good jump on that ball. I don't know whether she left before the whistle or not, but
looked early to me,
no
but they didn't call it.
And we've seen that, probably about 3 or 4 times this season.
Breaking before the whistle?
Right.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen, I don't know that I've seen one call this season with the referees picking up on that. The goalies always pick up on it.
Yeah, they're not happy about it.
Okay.
Although theoretically, the goalie shouldn't care because the whistle helps the other players more than the goalie. Meredith Kane doing a very nice job with that one-handed reach. She extends her stick. She does that unlike many players I've seen. Amy Anderson using her speed to the cage with the left hand. Good save. Good save by the Franklin goalie. And Lane Lohman picks up the loose ball. Unfortunate turnover there.
Knocked the ball free. Ball's on the ground still.
Meredith Kane, excellent job there. That was great athleticism across the board. She interrupted the pass. She disrupted the defender, and then she hustled and picked it up one-handed.
Giving the ball to Sammy Pickris.
Sammy's a strong player who can roll the crease and score.
Tried to force her way in, and she's going to get the call.
That's one of the advantages to continuing to move and move and move. Eventually the defender gets frustrated and commits an infraction. They really haven't learned to just stand their ground, to defend that play. Stand your ground, move your stick.
Nice save. They're reaching that side of the circle. And the referee isn't calling it. He's going to give it to them. But overthrown, she's going to pick it up. We got triple team. They find her. Nally Palladino's on a dead flat run. Try and catch up with her.
Well, that was a good job there by St. Clair because it was they were triple covering. You're right, and that was a breakout pass.
Oh, call against Maeve. They're saying that the must have been an open stick.
See that's what I'm telling you. That rule has just got to be abolished. It's the stupidest rule.
Yeah.
She had her stick up.
She had it up, and it looked like the ball was juggling a little bit, and then they called it against her. Which makes absolutely no sense. I totally agree with you.
And of course it's discretionary. The ref can call that either way, but it just makes it a silly rule. If you're allowed to check, you ought to be allowed to check all the time.
15 strong.
Oh. That was, she is a strong player, and I would call that a soft goal.
Yeah. So the score now, there's the Lady Panthers 4-3. The Franklin Regional Panthers 3.
Are they
4
the
minutes,
Panthers
56
as well?
seconds. Excuse me?
They're the Panthers as well?
Yes, they are.
Oh, well, copycats.
St. Clair just needs to keep playing their game. I mean,
I think that's
they
right.
definitely have the skill over. Oh, that's a.
Now, see, how can that not be a whistle and the others are a whistle? That's the issue I have. Somebody needs to put a muzzle on that kid. I could dispatch my 14-year-old. She could do the. I think she could take him.
That ball's over. It's going to be a turnover. Let the ball go. You can see if we apply pressure, they don't appear to have the skill level. They're prone to some turnovers.
It's definitely the case that under pressure our stick skills.
Yeah, and tight.
Nice pass to Sarah Fletcher there. She's got a look and she's going to score.
In.
Yes.
Thought
Sarah
at first
Fletcher.
the goalie was saving that, but it was in amongst her feet and just got through.
So a nice pass there by Meredith. Thread the needle and it gives Sarah just enough room to maneuver. And that's what I was saying earlier. When they get that angle, they got to cut to the cage because Franklin is definitely playing a game where they're going to clog the zone. They've been well coached. You can tell they've been coached on how to defend when we do our setup offense. That should have been a redraw. That was absolutely, did not go above their head. Tries the long pass to Sarah Fletcher. And Lane Lohman pressuring this girl here. And it's going to be a turnover. Rachel Engel's got a line on it. Very nice play there by Rachel. Now they just calm down here. Okay, now here's a situation, Phil. Well, your kid is really impressive. One of the things that she does the best, talking about Rachel, is on that triple coverage where she drops her shoulder and rolls and shifts her hand. They just can't get anywhere near the stick. And she's got powerful legs. She uses her base well. All right, now that was just a forced shot.
Yeah.
There's no need to be anxious here. You can always play Penguins defense where they can't score if we're on our end, you know?
Right. Jenny Weehan's going to pick her up. There's two girls there for Franklin.
And Bria Larkin.
Okay.
Nice job by Bria.
No, don't pass. It looks like she was trying to. Okay,
Picks up
good.
Jenny.
Got it up to Amy
Anderson, and Amy's going to show her wheels.
Lane should be taken off also.
So you can see Amy can get around this player, and with the left hand she can score. Ooh.
Got tipped from behind.
I like that play by number 15 by Franklin Regional. That was good. That was really good lacrosse. She could not keep up with Amy, and 35 I should say for them. So she determined that she'd wait until Amy reached back to pull the trigger, and she grabbed the stick right as she pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
By grabbed, I mean checked her stick.
Mm-hmm. So we're under 2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Got to play for Sarah Fletcher. And she's gonna get a shot here. This is Sarah's second shot of the game. So when she's going in and going low, they are trying to hit her head. It's one of the advantages to being shorter. You can duck under the coverage.
Now Franklin has two girls that should be able to step into the coverage. And ball's down on the ground. Nice play by, that was Lane, it was either, no, I don't know who from St. Clair had their stick between the ball and the goal line so that they couldn't sweep the ball back to the goalie.
We need some defense here.
We do.
In the last minute and a half. Keep that pressure on that you were describing.
Ball's on the ground.
And that's going to be Jess Melby who's going to get it.
Jess should be able to get there.
I don't know why she did that. She's just making it hard on herself. Yeah. There's no rush.
This is Kayla. Kayla's going to shoot, but that was wide.
There, a nice dish there to Natalie Palladino, who's got the wheels to get away from this pressure. And Natalie's
open field, someone over there. That was blocked.
I don't know who that was to. She has the ball just fine. So with a minute left here, they're back on the attack.
Sort of a frantic last 2 minutes, and I didn't know that it needed to be. She wants to shoot.
Jess Melby with an excellent job here in the cage last 2 minutes of the game, being that aggressive play. And here comes Amy Anderson. With 35 seconds left, they can set up for the final shot like in basketball. She's going to go to the cage. And a good play there, because what she does is we keep the ball, she gets a shot. Now we work it. And that's, that's a play, that obtuse angle. You either score or we keep the ball. It's like the shot that Meredith opened the game with.
Get the ball in tight down to Rachel Engel. Her and Meredith are going to try to do something here. Be important, 14 seconds remaining.
Same idea. 6 seconds left, and she gets the shot. All right, we got time for one pass and a shot here. If Sarah could break to the right for a pass. I think Meredith could probably break to the right for a pass. Yes! With 2 seconds left in the half. What a play by Meredith Kane and Amy Anderson.
Nice feed by Amy.
Very nice. Yeah. 6 seconds left. They score with 4.
We should get out of the half with a 6-3 lead. Can't imagine that they're going to score in 2 seconds.
Unless you flick it in off the draw, it's not going to happen. That'll be the half.
All right. We'll catch you in 5 minutes.
We are back on for the second half
of the semifinals of the WPIAL Championship. Also, this is the first year that the state is that there will be a state tournament. So we'll talk a little bit more about that after we win this draw. Meredith Kane's taking the draw.
So St. Clair will now be attacking to our right. And Meredith Kane again does a good job on the draw, but I don't not think that that's a valid draw. And I certainly don't think that's a valid open stick check. And by valid, I mean is it's supposed to go over their head on the draw.
Right.
And multiple times it's gone shoulder height and they haven't whistled it dead.
Oh, they double teamed her, but number 48 did a very nice job. They're going to get Sarah for just checking the body, dislodging the ball.
I understand they make the call. I think it's a bad call. She dislodged the ball and stayed with the defender. You're allowed to check the stick. She kept her stick on her stick.
Well, you know, the other is, I don't know where they're marking. They're just sort of marking her somewhere at the 11-meter mark. You know. So it wasn't at the 8, it wasn't at the 12. It was in between. Kayla Platt. Now Jenny Weehand is guarding. Bria Larkin's out there on defense. Sarah Fletcher. We got Lane Lohman, Amy Fletcher. Amy Anderson. Jess Melby's our goalie. Taylor Montgomery, and in tight.
Very nice pass there.
Thread the needle, got into number 16. So Franklin draws first blood here in the second half. So again, we had possession off the draw, but there was a call, and that gave the ball to Franklin.
It's just not a draw. I think the Franklin player is not drawing properly. They're supposed to keep their sticks flat and flip it up, and she is driving the ball. She's twisting her stick, which you're not supposed to do.
Ball's on the ground.
Jenny Weehand doing a nice job picking up the ground ball.
Settle down, girls, settle down. Watch behind, Bree. Over to Rachel.
Rachel Engel's got a line to the cage, and she's going to take it with the left hand.
Off the goalie.
That is a blue ball.
Obviously, these people that are screaming don't know the rules that off of a shot, if the ball just hits a player, that doesn't change possession.
Ooh, Sarah Fletcher with the goal on the assist from Lane Lohman. Nice pass by Lane. And that's one of the things with this goalie you have to do, shoot without hesitation. If she doesn't see it, she's a good goalie. You can tell that from the fact that they beat Sewickley Academy 5-4. But you can also tell that based on how she's playing tonight.
Right.
Yeah, if she sees the shot, she is in position. A couple times we said they shot into the goalie. A lot of times when you're shooting into the goalie, what's going on is the goalie is reading the play and getting in your way before you let it go.
Ball's up in the air. It's on the ground, being kicked around. Nice play. And nice play by Meredith Kane. Over to Laurel Steinberg.
Rachel Engel again doing what?
Able to handle it. Rachel Engel picked the ball up, looking for
going to the cage and shooting.
And again, Coach Dave wants the goalie jumped. Jumping means being on her.
He wants what now?
He says jump the goalie, which is guard her and don't let her just have a free shot at releasing the ball. Natalie's used her speed to catch up with the Franklin girl and move her to the outside. 15's going to go. She's been a shooter.
Good job there by Sarah and just totally denying her.
She's going to go again. Maeve Clutch is watching. Here's Kayla.
That was a nice shot.
It was a nice shot. We're at the point right now we're just trading goals. Kayla Platt scored that goal.
So with 20 minutes left in the game, St. Clair leads 7-5. And I would say that Franklin's gotten their legs under them a little bit. They were clearly edgy at the beginning of the game, but they've settled down and they're comfortable. So St. Clair just has to keep its focus on. This is going to be a dogfight to the end. Nice draw by Meredith Kane.
Lane can pick it up.
Picking up the ball. Lane's going to work it. I like the way they continue to challenge.
And they gave it. Oh, that's important.
And that's based on what? What's the issue there? Hit her in the face?
Number 16 just got the stick into Lane's head.
Yeah. Okay.
What's important there? Number 16, I think, is Manny Hill. I think that's her name. Missy Hill. Anyway, she's one of their strong players. Settle down.
Oh yes, really nice 1-2-3 play there.
Start, stop.
Yeah, Sarah did a double hitch there, and Meredith broke free, and she saw her. That was a nice combo.
Yeah. Okay, so we're back up to a 3-goal lead, 8-5.
Again, we'll see here if we can continue having good draws. You might be able to tell I'm frustrated that they're not blowing the bad draw.
But again, in lacrosse, when you're down.
There, another good draw by Meredith, right to Lane.
That's our ball. It's a body check.
Yep.
Lane's used to being thumped. She looks like she's ready to run the wrong way.
I think that, what are they doing? Holding the position from the whistle?
She should. Yeah, she just was confused.
I hope she wasn't hit so hard that she was confused because she's a head problem. She did have a concussion last year.
She wants inside. She's going wide. Off the goalie's head again.
That's twice
the
she's hit her
so
in the head.
Short.
Just twice she's hit her in the head. The difficulty with that is it's a turnover that would otherwise, it's going to be our ball. No. She must have tipped it. Maeve tipped it.
Yeah, Maeve tipped that one.
The difficulty there is you turn what is a high percentage play, either a goal or a recovered ball, into a turnover.
Yeah. Okay, Bria's going to pick it up.
Swinger wide. She's going to shoot.
Franklin's really slow in. Oh, that's unfortunate. Come on, girls, we got to pick it up here.
Yeah, that's not one of their goal scorers either.
And not only that, I mean, they only had 2 girls down there, and we had 6 defenders.
Yeah, we just kind of sat back.
So we're trading the goals, as we've been saying. Score now is 8-6. If the girls can just relax and play their game, they'll do fine. So far, with Franklin being down 1 girl, we've traded goals. Ball's on the ground. That was an open check.
That was double
check.
open.
They're going to call her for stepping out of bounds.
All right, now we're playing sloppy. We got it. We're going to have to pick this up.
This girl's out of bounds. She needs to step in.
We're repeatedly there's a series of sloppy plays here.
Yeah.
Letting them back in the game.
We are.
All right, that's just bad.
No goal. Waved off. I think the girl was in the goal circle.
Who was in the goal circle? The other attacker?
Franklin was.
The girl who shot the ball?
Yes. Jess called it right away.
Hold it at 1852.
Yeah, we're not. It's there. Oh, come on, girls. Pick it up, Bree. That's it.
Nice job by Bria Larkin. Outlet to Sarah Fletcher. Nice pass over to Rachel Engel. And scores.
Yes.
Very nice.
Sarah saw Rachel cutting into the center, waited for her opportunity, and just fed it right to her.
Nice job there by Bria Larkin as the ball is bouncing all over the place.
Oh, yes.
You know, a little anxious on these loose balls, and they're not calling the open sticks, so it makes it tough on the girls because then they're not sure how hard can I go in here.
Well, this should be exciting.
Yeah, and this would be a good place to get another goal here.
Score is 9-6, 18 minutes remaining, and this referee actually called a bad draw.
Yeah, and I like what Meredith did there. Meredith knows that this girl's cheating on the draw, so she figures if you're going to do that, I'll step where you're trying to scoop it to yourself. See, because Meredith's trying to pull it towards the goal that we're attacking. The other girl is twisting her stick. You're supposed to go straight up and over. Amy Anderson with a nice job picking up the draw.
She's getting double teamed.
Gets it over to Maeve.
In tight. Meredith was able to come up with the ball. Slowing it down. Getting it over to Lane. Franklin Regional's back to full strength.
As you've pointed out before, unless it's a caliber player you're losing, it doesn't make much difference because you can defend with the same number.
Right.
So unlike a hockey power play where you're short a defender, it's not the case in lacrosse. Plus, unlike hockey. Oh, nice job by Rachel. And she's going to have a play here.
Smart play there. We've been forcing the ball and not getting good shots.
Yeah, and well, they of course know that they have to come out and pressure us, which is what they're doing. So the key is to make them pressure.
Looks like they checked Meredith on that
Sarah
one.
Fletcher's going to roll the crease.
Going to come in.
Yes! And scores for a third of the night.
So Meredith was taking the shot, and the ball was, the stick was checked, or the ball went a little errant, and went right to Sarah Fletcher behind the net, gained possession, and just rolled it and buried it. Big goal. Okay, maybe this is fortunate. The Regionals substituting their goalie.
They moved a taller goalie in?
They brought the tall girl.
Well, that'll help Lane. It should be at shoulder height instead of head height.
Yeah, Lane will hit the girl in the chest, which is
we got a hat
legal.
trick. So we got a hat trick for the Peanut. And we have another bad draw. I'm telling you, Meredith knows how to take the draw. So this is because the other girl is not doing it properly. And if she's watching this film and tells me that that's incorrect, well, that's okay. I'm on your side, Mare. In case our 6 viewers haven't noticed it, we're total homers.
Yeah.
We'll give a little credit where it's due, but only a little bit. Lane Lohman doing a nice job slowing down.
Check the ball. Check. Yeah. Into Kayla.
Nice job by Jess Melby.
Okay, now they're.
She's got Maeve Clutch. She's got Amy Anderson.
Yeah.
Amy's
Jess had
clear.
to come out of the circle there because she had.
And she's going to get to Amy Anderson. Always a nice play because Amy's so strong. Taylor Montgomery feeding Rachel Engel.
All right, got Laurel on the run.
Laurel with the left hand.
Smart play, smart play.
Yeah, well, she's guarded by 35. He's one of their stronger players. She's big, she's strong, she positions herself nicely.
Over to Laurel Steinberger. Now they're going after her. Natalie Palladino's looking to do something. Oh, unfortunate.
I don't think that was a push. I really don't.
She got called for checking her out, but just at that time the girl was losing possession.
Yeah, and they've been playing that hard all night. Swing her wide, Bria. Swing her wide. Don't let her in there. That's away. So I'm just doing a little cheering here as opposed to commenting.
It's okay. We'll take it.
Nice job there by Bria. You see that time how she shadowed her and didn't commit, and then as the girl tried to shade in, she swung her wide.
Into 4. Ball hit right at her foot. Bounced up.
That's a very tough play for the goalie to make. On that, you either have to go ahead and charge to get it, or you have to be back in the cage, and she was kind of in no man's land.
So, score is 10-7. Still 15 minutes remaining in the game.
The thing I don't like about that is that we had full control there and we just dropped the ball and gave it over to them. It's always a little bit tough.
Come on, Lady Panthers. Get possession, go down, score. That's
see the ball, hit the ball, or is that baseball?
It's that simple.
Nice job there by Amy Anderson.
Being triple guarded.
Over the head again.
That was fortunate. Otherwise that would have been a change of possession.
I agree, but they are real. They're hacking like crazy.
Yeah, and I think it's going to get tougher over the next 15 minutes.
Yeah, I think that's right.
A lot at stake here. Step. Okay.
I
think Amy
really don't
needs to
like the barking by the dads at the refs. I mean, we can bark because we are official announcers.
Yeah.
But we won't yell loud enough that anyone can actually hear us. But just because you've watched a Steelers game on TV doesn't mean you can make the calls at a lacrosse game.
Nice play by...
In her face. You can see she had to adjust her goggles.
She had them beat too, I think.
She did, but you're glad to get that call because she dropped the ball right in the middle of the defenseman.
Yeah.
She happened to pick it up, but...
48's right in the center, not guarding anyone. There she goes. You know, when you're inside that fan, you have to be within 3 meters of...
Maggie Simpson checking in on defense.
Giving Maeve Clutch a break, or maybe she's injured.
Sarah Fletcher with
There's
a bit of
Amy.
a screen. I swear she was knocked over there. Sarah doesn't fall over.
St. Clair's ball. Nice play by Meredith and Sarah Fletcher. What do we do?
Deep play out to
let's set it up. I don't want to say
Lane Lohman.
burn some clock, but you know, let's.
Well,
just
I think
take
they do.
some time
They do
here.
want to take a long time every time. I mean, this is defense right here. We're playing defense if we have the ball in their end. Lane doesn't have that play. Unfortunately, she doesn't try to go through 6 people. Although there was a shooting space violation there. I don't know if you saw that.
Into Amy Anderson, which isn't able to catch the ball. Come on, Jenny. Nice play by Jenny Weehand.
Now that's my point there about the open stick. I think that's a good play. I think they should always let that happen.
Meredith gets the ball over to Rachel. Rachel's looking for someone.
She needs some help now. And gets it from Amy Anderson. Amy's got a lane. Very nice save. So the goalie they have in now, extremely tall. Before that would go over her head.
Good. Take some time off. Take some time off. Oh, she tried to feather it into Sarah, but Sarah's lucky. Got it. Open stick.
I did not even hear that whistle. Obviously, Sarah did.
Okay, all the girls are going. It's so funny. I mean, the girls know. You know, this is the semifinals of WPIAL, and Okay, if they move her out to the 12, they still have to move the girls out unless it's an indirect. She's shooting low.
Sarah Fletcher comes out with the loose ball. So she has a shot. Rachel does a job scooping it. Sarah then picks up the loose ball. Rachel going in hard again with a score. Very nice. Now that's where Rachel's at her best, right there. Strong move.
Timeout, Franklin Regional.
So here we are back after the timeout. St. Clair leading 11-7 with 11 minutes left in the game. Meredith Kane taking the draw for St. Clair.
A lot of time left in this match.
And wins the draw. St. Clair
Amy.
picks up Amy Anderson picking up the ball off the draw. Pretty crisp.
Oh, that's a stick.
Stick by the head against Meredith.
Yeah.
Against Meredith.
No call.
Yeah, there was a call.
Well, we got that, but I mean, there was no yellow card.
Oh. Passes it up to Sarah Fletcher. Does she have a lane or not? No, she's going to pass over to Rachel Engel. And Rachel goes with the...
It was a good play by Franklin Regional where it was able to hit her stick as she was shooting.
Yeah, and she's shooting through 3 people. That's not a good shot, particularly the 4-goal lead, you know, because intemperate shots lead to odd man rushes the other way. Lane Lohman looking to break in.
Pulled back out. Over to Meredith. Meredith wants a shot here, but...
Oh, she's got it. She just broke free. Nice goal.
She beat her on the short side, too. I think the goalie had the block if it was the bounce shot.
Mm-hmm. That was a very nice dodge there. Yeah. The girl had her, she dodged, and all of a sudden she had the lane. And Franklin's playing really tight D. You know, that they're going to have to be shooting on those types of angles, and they more or less have been all night.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Franklin on us has had a lot of wide open looks. A lot of their goals have just been Jess and the shooter.
Okay, Meredith
Kane winning the draw again. Nice job right to Rachel Engel, who's got Sarah Fletcher and Laurel Steinberger in there.
Okay, pull it back out and run some time off here.
Here comes Amy Anderson in with the right hand and scores with the right hand. Good girl.
Well, you could either run some time off or just keep scoring.
Amy is a lefty, so that's why we note if she goes to the right hand.
You know, at some point here, Franklin may get discouraged knowing that they've lost to us twice before and, seeing that they're down 6, but
and they're bringing back in.
Coaches will permit them to get down.
Now they're putting number 11 back in the goal, so they've again traded goalies. And I would say that's probably a wise choice because the other goalie that they had in, this goalie has been tougher to beat. 9:20 left. St. Clair leading by 6 goals.
Yeah, it's been a battle for every draw, just between
in the
Meredith
NHL
and this girl.
In the NHL, they just kicked number 48 out. I mean, she's doing an illegal move every play. I mean, by kick out, I mean just kick out of the face-off circle, not out of the game.
Okay.
Good job there by the Franklin center on the draw.
Nice play by Meredith. Into Jess, get it back out. Over to Lane. That's it.
Lane Lohman is a strong player, and she showed it there.
Have Amy pulled back out.
Oh, Amy had a nice dodge there. Sarah with the dodge. But of course, if she starts from 30 yards out, that's not going to be an effective move to the cage.
There's Lane.
With 8 minutes to go, I like this play. Just keep making them.
Right. Big play, big play. Over to Meredith.
Meredith Kane's out
Trying to
wide.
do an isolation here.
Shooting
That should be
space.
shooting space, number 22, I think.
It's the first time they've called that this season to remind our viewers who haven't seen all of our telecasts. Shooting space is when you get in between the shooter and the defender, and then a third player gets in between. Whoa! Something
Looks like
happened
it
there.
was blocked. Hit off the Franklin Regional girl somehow.
Yeah.
So now Lee Palladino had the ball.
Sarah Fletcher can roll the
trying to
cage
roll.
here.
Yep.
Or crease, I should say. Oh, nice dodge. And she's going to feed it back out. She's got Rachel. Ooh,
There.
going for the.
To Amy Anderson. That's a
Open stick there against Sarah.
okay. That takes some time off the clock when they have that stop and play. Clock doesn't stop except in the last 2 minutes.
You just got to make them work hard here. Don't let them come in for those quick goals that they were getting
Right.
earlier. The fact that she drops her stick doesn't mean that. And that's too bad there, because that was
I'm not sure what the call was on that.
Meredith totally surprised that girl knocking her stick out of her hand.
Right. We're live again? All right. Watch behind. Nice play by Jenny Weehand.
We're back on the air. Very nice defensive stand there by St. Clair while we off the air. Meredith Kane had a check where she knocked the stick out of the girl's hand. The girl then came around. Sarah Fletcher stood her up, checked it out, and caused the turnover. Now the Franklin girls are trying to come back on the offense here after getting the turnover on the St. Clair end. Meredith Kane again with a great check from behind. Rachel Engel with a great check from behind. They both have to stay behind the restraining line now.
Yeah.
I guess Meredith is following, but Rachel.
There's Bree. Nice.
Good save.
Nice defense by Bria Larkin. First of all, Franklin girl didn't get a good shot, and then Jess Melby came up solid with a good save. Now they're putting.
She's Jenny Weehan.
Nice play.
First time I've seen that play work.
Okay, Jen should get, or Lane Lohman should get the ball for the restart. We have 3 minutes, 52 seconds remaining.
Lane's got Sarah Fletcher helping her.
Too close to the head.
I agree
in the
with-
sphere.
Now these calls I agree with, because the whole idea of cradling it around your head is you can't check when you're cradling around the head.
Yeah.
And Lane was doing that. You'll notice that tried to pass it over to Sarah Fletcher. Good job defending there by number 35. I think it's 35 is one of their stronger players.
Okay. Sammy Pickers is going in for Lane Lomas right now. Score by number 7 or 20 or 39. Didn't really catch it. 13-8. 3 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. We had control, but yet we ended up dropping the we ended up dropping the ball a couple of times down in the offensive zone, and unfortunately then they were able to turn around and take the ball straight up and
well, they just need
score.
to relax a little, that's all. It's
Sure.
I didn't even see the other goal. I was watching the players check in and out on our side. Yeah. Good draw there.
Laurel Steinberger's in. Sammy Pickris is in. Nice check by.
Again, questionable call there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what the call was there,
Me
but
neither.
that's okay. It ran 15, 20 seconds off. Amy Anderson's Gardner. Oh, in tight. Nice save. Jess jumped.
Jess Melby saving with the
shot.
handle of the stick.
Yeah.
That's a pretty narrow handle. Somehow she managed to.
Here's Bria. 15, you know she likes to shoot. Double teamed, triple teamed.
Jess.
Jenny Weehand got the ball over to Maeve Clutch. Get it out wide, get it out wide. There it is. Way up to Laurel Steinberger. She should run it to the corner. In tight,
Nice
but
job by
Natalie Palladino may
She
go
will
to the
run
goal.
to the corner. And we're down to 1 minute 51 with 5-goal lead, and you can tell from the way both Phil and I are announcing this that we think no lead is safe. So.
Not at all. Natalie would love to score a goal. On the other hand, if we just take the ball to the corner.
Yeah, they can't have it if we take the ball to the corner.
Run some more time
She's
off.
undoubtedly been given that instruction. We'll see if she shoots nonetheless. This goalie is very good.
Sammy Pickris fighting for the ball. Her strength there enabled her to maintain possession. Got it over to Amy Anderson. Into Laurel Steinberger. Turn around.
Of course, the play here is to just keep doing this because so long as there's no whistle, the clock keeps running, and
Right.
you don't have a draw.
Absolutely.
Sarah's going to nonetheless roll the cage. Open stick call against St. Clair. Not exactly clear on that one.
Minute 17 remaining. So Natalie Palladino is
Very nice job
did
by
a nice
Natalie
job
Palladino.
of,
Showing some
and checking the stick. Ball still on the ground. Nice job by Natalie.
showing great speed and energy to the very end of the game. I don't think she's had a breather the whole game, so that shows some great conditioning.
Franklin, they're yelling at each other to shoot, 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 but you know, you can only shoot if you're open. You know, under 40 seconds remaining. And I would say that the Lady Panthers are just
Natalie
about
Palladino
ready.
playing really well at the end of the game here. Really well. That she had 3 stick checks there, and of course Jess Melby will run it. She'll run around for 20 seconds.
Sure. You know, now in this case, the Lady Panthers
Look at her play
are
cat and
just
mouse.
about ready to. Oh, that's unfortunate.
So 10 seconds left, 5-goal lead.
Yeah.
The Panthers are going to be advancing. St. Clair is going to be advancing to the WPIAL final for the first time in the history of the program. They'll face the winner of the next match between Peters and Mount Lebanon. And Franklin gets a goal to have the margin. Final margin is going to be 13-9. So we went into halftime with a 3-goal lead, and we finished the game with a 4-goal lead.
Yeah.
And of course, towards the end of the game there, we had a 5- and 6-goal lead, and we just were working on killing the clock, not running an offense.
So this This group of girls has to be proud. They've won. They were co-section winners for the last 2 years, and now they are going to the WPIAL final. And they also will advance to the state final, state tournament.
Both teams go to states.
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Final score 13-9, Upper St. Clair. See you then.